How can a site with a DR64, DR64 like this and fairly good content only get 731 traffic a month? Any suggestions? So without looking into it too in depth, I would say a small website that is either not optimized for keywords correctly. Maybe they don't know what they're doing at all, or maybe their keywords just have small search volume.
Looks like things have changed since he asked this question, though.
Woo! Yeah, they're getting more.
So it must have been a little bit
It's still
newer.
not a ton though.
Well, that's just estimated traffic, but the keywords are, blasting.
So he was asking like down, or sorry, I'll get this off the screen. Yeah, so you can see now the traffic's at about 2.3K on Ahrefs. So he was asking somewhere down here. But Ahrefs also, the problem is I can't remember when this question was asked, but Ahrefs actually redid their traffic amounts. Did you know that?
Oh, recently? No.
Yeah, within like the past couple months, they really like revamped the amounts of traffic they were estimating. So these numbers like changed wildly up here.
Interesting. I didn't even know that.
Like I remember looking at one, and it was extremely drastic. Like I think it was in the opposite direction. Like before, it said the site was getting like 5,000 traffic per month. And then after the change, it said it was getting like 1,000.
Oh, really?
Like 5 times less, yeah. But the graph looked the same. The graph looked the same.
Or underestimates.
But just the numbers were just slashed drastically.
Huh.
But we'll go ahead and we'll still look into it because I don't know when this one was asked. But I mean, even still, a 64 DR.
It had 400 referring domains, so it's gone up 200, let's say, within the last month or so, right? So there's an active link building campaign, or it gets natural links.
He didn't tell us how many referring domains it used to have.
No, but the image shows it that he sent.
Oh, you saw the image already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, they have been getting some more domains in there. Yeah, let's go ahead and just take a look at things real quick. So we'll go ahead and just pop this in. Actually, I'm gonna do this over here so people can see my search.
I would say just at a glance too, it's obviously a well thought out website. It looks like not an affiliate site or anything that you'd see.
What I did right here is I used the Google search operator site : and you put in the website right there, and it'll tell you how many URLs are indexed for the site. So you can see the site's got about 500 pages indexed, which is not a small site. Right. So, if it was still only getting 700 traffic for 500 pages, that's like almost like one traffic per page. It would just be very, small amount of traffic. Yeah, let's go ahead and look into things. I'm judging by the amount of referring domains they have in their DR. It sounds like their backlinks are actually going to be quite good.
Yeah, I would think so as well.
But we can go ahead and look at it real quick. Backlinks. Let's click this real quick. 687. We got about 100 subdomain links, which probably is some blogspot crap, but whatever.
I mean, it looks like maybe they are going after some specific stuff, but that it's, we're talking about a WordPress website that's a pretty oversaturated market. And it looks like this might be, I can't remember saying, but when it showed up, but I think it's a fairly new site for going after, such an
so that could be another
kind of market.
So yeah, it looks like
It's like 2 years old.
2020. That could be another reason. So so the DR is quite high, right? But like you were saying, it's all about WordPress and stuff, and their backlinks look nice.
Yeah.
But it is a highly saturated market. It's an extremely competitive market. So even though their DR is high and they have awesome links, their competitors are probably like DR80, DR75 or something.
Yeah, like
we're talking about these monster sites that go after these
take his
terms.
take his main
Like let's look at something real quick.
main page or yeah, there you go.
So here, best WordPress themes, and I want to turn on Mozbar real quick just to get a quick look at stuff.
Yeah, or just take the first one and throw it in the Ahrefs.
Okay.
And I mean, WP Beginner, I don't know about Is It WP, but
I mean, these are big sites.
These are big sites, and they're aged sites. They've been around for a long time giving out information on this stuff.
I'm just going to look on the other screen. So WPBeginner.com, DR89.
With 56.9 thousand.
That was this one. So then we have isitwp.com. I actually don't know that one. Maybe I'm out of the loop.
I don't know that one either.
WP.com.
81.
DR81.
9.62
Neil
thousand
Patel.
referring domains.
Neil Patel. I think I've heard of him before.
I don't know this guy.
I wonder what his DR is. 91. Oh, Neil Patel nailing the SEO.
Dude.
At least the off-page SEO. Themeforest.net. 94. So what we're looking at here, without even really looking into it anymore, because it's kind of screwy with how late we're doing this question and everything, it's like, yeah, he has a high DR, and he's just in an ultra competitive niche.
Yeah, like he's trying to be an authority site in a market that's already oversaturated with authority sites. But in relevance to how many referring domains and what their DR is for these other sites, I would say this website's doing pretty good. Is this the type of endeavor that I would take on, in 2020, looking to start another WP site in a market that kind of already has this stuff? No, but I'm sure they have their reasons, and I'm sure that if they went after that, that they have good ways to monetize the traffic that's hitting that website too. And when you look at Ahrefs, it's going to say 2,700, but in Google Analytics, it's probably like 3 or 4 times that. Well, depending on what this new update did, I guess.
So yeah, you can see, even though their site is very high authority, you can see where they're getting most of their traffic from are these kind of like long tail keywords, very low search volume keywords that they're actually able to rank for. Some of the...
I think there's a white hat website. I don't think they're buying links, quite honestly. I mean, I could be wrong, but
yeah, I mean, it's just going to be it's a tough fight, right? To pull in more traffic from this stuff, they're going to have to rank for some pretty competitive stuff.
So,
or even these ones, if they're ranked like 3 or 4 or 7 or 6 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Even these, even for these small search volume terms, they're probably still going up against like some monsters.
I would think so, yeah. Because I mean, Bluehost is gonna, I would assume, get like the top of that.
One thing I'll add before I let you say whatever you're about to say is, for anyone watching, this is an example of a niche that I would stay away from.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna say.
This is going to be something, this is a hard niche to rank in. If I was doing keyword research and I saw stuff like this, I would just say, okay, next idea.
Yeah. Yeah, or just go further down the wormhole and look for something more niche within WordPress or WordPress functionality that you could really blow out. But that's all I was going to say too, is just for us, for what we do as, namely affiliate, but some local marketers here, everything starts with keyword research and aspects to what we're going to go after, what the competition looks like, and whether it's cost effective to go after a particular niche or group, right? Depending on what you do for a living, maybe, that changes a bit, because if, I own the warehouse to supply some sort of product, even if that's competitive, then I would still probably look to get in there. But that'd be like the only time.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.